What's happening, y'all? Rich Sosa coming back at you with another video today. And before we get started, I gotta say thank God King Jesus for another day and another opportunity. Comment down TG for thank God and where you're tuning in from, and I'll definitely be sure to get back to you with the response. So as you can see from the looks of the thumbnail, title, and screen, man, I'm putting together about the 46 build that we've created together on this channel. And this one today is going to be coming out to the Inside Out ISO Specialist, also known as the pure Derrick Rose build. Now, I love that #1 comparison, but with this one today, man, we're going to get all of the best layup styles, elite contact dunks, pro dribble animations with some extra upgraded passing styles, and the best jump shots available, bro. This is the absolute best MVP Derrick Rose build, and you know, it took some time to find this one, but with the way that we're creating it today, you can pretty much take this build into any game mode as of Season 2. So, you know, I just want to say thank every single one of you for your support. And if it's your first time coming, bro, be sure to hit that sub button if you know. Smash that like button. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. Now from here, man, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of today's build. So like I said, bro, this is the 46 build that we found together on this channel, and the first thing that you want to do is make sure that we put it under the point guard position. Once it comes towards that height, we're going to go with 6'1", and then for that weight, I'm going to put this up to 190, with the wingspan being brought up to 6'8". Now, that's definitely going to help out, especially with the defensive end, and from here, man, we are all set to move forward. Now, the first area that I think is the most important for every single build is going to be these physicals. So I'm going to put that speed all the way up to an 87. As we get into the actual agility today, I'm going to go up to an 83. Once we get into that strength, I'm going to leave this as is. And then for the actual vertical, man, put this up to an 80 for those contact dunks. Now, down the road, the strength will be brought up to a 43 because of other attributes. So this is what we're going to be looking like on this side of the ball, man. And, you know, as you can see from the speed, agility, the vertical, very balanced all around. Now, the first area that I do want to dive into is going to be this finishing. So let's go ahead and put that driving layup all the way up to a 93. Same thing when it comes towards our driving dunk. And then as far as when it comes towards this close shot, we're going to go with a 78. For that standing, leave this at a 33. And then for that post control today, we're going to leave this at a 33 as well. So not too bad when it comes towards the finishing and the physicals. You know, the fact that we already do unlock those elite contact dunks, you know, all of the best layup styles, I think that says a lot about the interior on this build and what we can really do with that offensive side, man. So from here, let's go ahead and move down the line with the shooting. As when it comes towards that mid-range shot, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 77. 87 when it comes towards the actual three-pointer today. And then for that free throw, man, I'm going to move this all the way up to a 78. So very nice when it comes towards the offense as a whole, bro. Not only can you, you know, be a straight slasher on this build, but you do have the potential to shoot lights out. Now, what I like about this build is that we get most of the jump shots available, which is going to be a huge W, bro. And especially with this free throw, you can easily take it into the rec, man. So just something to think about. And as far as when it comes towards wrapping up the playmaking, let's go ahead and put that pass accuracy all the way up to an 85. When it comes towards that ball handle, I'm going to go with a 93. And then for that speed with ball, I got to put this up to a 91. So I'll be sure to get into the breakdown of the badges once we max this build out completely. As far as for the defensive end though, bro, I'm telling y'all, this is going to be something that I put just enough to be an effective defensive build. So I think this build is complete from top to bottom. Now, when it comes towards the actual defensive end, I'm going to put my perimeter defense up to a 74. As we get into that steal today, I'm going to go up to an 85. And this is what we should be looking like once you get this build maxed out. Now, I'm going to go with a 47 interior defense. And this is just to be, you know, a little bit more well balanced on the interior. You know, I wanted to be sure to be all around, and I think with these attributes, bro, especially with this high steal rating, you're going to be just fine. So as far as when it comes towards these badges today, we're going to go ahead and start out with the Hall of Fame. Now, we get Lightning Launch. You're also going to be able to get Aerial Wizard. So two potential badges that we can get on the Legends here. And I think, honestly, bro, getting Lightning Launch is going to be a huge impact for my playmakers out there. So once we get into these gold badges, you get Ankle Assassin. We also get Handles for Days. From there with Interceptor, now we get Posterizer, Unpluckable. You know, you also get Layup Mixer, Dimer, Float Game, and then to wrap it up, we get Slippery Off Ball. So, you know, not too bad when it comes towards the badges, catering towards that offensive side. This build can potentially be, you know, your #1 point guard on the team, especially, you know, being an ISO guard, bro. I think this opens up the floor much better than, you know, most guard builds that I've put out there for y'all. As far as when it comes towards these silver badges, we get off-ball pass, you also get break starter, and then from there you get Deadeye, you know, mini marksman, glove, you also do get set shot specialist, and also shifty shooter, bro. So, you know, it's jam-packed from being able to be a shooter on this build today. Not only that, but you can pretty much, you know, have one of the best #1 comparison builds with, you know, a unique playstyle, and really one that, you know, you can take into pretty much any season of NBA 2K25. Now, when it comes towards these bronze badges, we get bailout, you get challenger, also you get on-ball menace, limitless range, very important. Now we get pick dodger, versatile visionary, and all around, bro, the main badge that I'm really looking forward to on the bronze tier is going to be limitless range. The way that it opens up the floor, man, there's no other badge that can compare to this one today. But as far as for being overall, I definitely think that this build has no weaknesses. Now, really when it comes towards the badges, they do carry the load for this build. However, for these takeovers, it's really going to take this build to that next level. So we get close to 20 takeovers. As you can see, we get above the rim, attacking, drive and dish. You also get finisher with fluid shooter. From there, we get layup guru, skilled slasher, you know, spot up shooter with the claw, trifecta. Then we get the general with swiper, slice, orchestrator, kryptonite, flash, driver. You know, we also get dribble wizard, ankle taker, and you know, it really comes down to your play style and how you want to go about today's build. Now, personally, my takeovers that I like the most are going to be the ones with a +8 all the way up to 15 for my attribute boost. So just to give you a little bit of an idea, you know, the level 5 takeover for dribble wizard, the +8 put towards the ball handle and speed with ball, very nasty, bro. Now on top of that, another one that I personally do like is going to be the claw, bro. Getting a +15 steal on this build will put you at a 100. Now getting the takeover ability, spoiler, it's only going to make this build that much better. Now you also get, you know, skilled slasher. That actually is very nice, you know, a +7 put towards that driving layup, the dunk, and also your 3-pointer. Pretty much you do have the potential to get those 3 areas to a 99 with boost. Now, you know, if you wanted to choose any other takeover to your own liking, your play style, or maybe you just want to go after a certain takeover ability, that's another great option to think about, bro. Now for these cap breakers, bro, one area and a few that I want to get into is if you do decide to throw a few cap breakers towards this driving layup, we can potentially get layup mixer on the legend or Hall of Fame tier. Now let's just go ahead and say you want to, you know, take away from the 3-pointer, put it towards the mid-range to get more badges. That's another great option. Now also when it comes towards the pass accuracy, you do have the potential to get gold break starter. Same thing when it comes towards silver, versatile visionary. And then as far as when it comes towards the steal today, if you use the season 2 +1 cap breaker and the starter 3 5 cap breakers, bro, we can get glove on the gold tier, and I think that's going to make this build one of the best, you know, all around two-way builds that you can make. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one today. I'm going after the #1 comparison of MVP Derrick Rose, and with this build today, bro, I made sure that we hit on certain badges, animations, requirements, takeovers, everything. So if you made it to the very end, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. Now let's go ahead and move forward to make sure that we all made the build correctly. We get that #1 comparison of MVP Derrick Rose. We also got Sleepy Floyd, Damian Lillard, another great comparison. And coming up at the 46 build that we've created together, we got the replica inside out ISO specialist Derrick Rose build, man. Once again, I just gotta say thank the Lord above, King Jesus, for another day and another opportunity. God bless every single one of y'all, man. If there's something that you think that would change this build and make it a little bit better, I want to see in the comments, man. I truly, you know, just want you to know that I appreciate every one of y'all. You know, God bless you, the rich family. I got another video dropping for y'all like this tomorrow, and I gotta say, this one, being able to see that Derrick Rose, his rookie season, bro, makes this, you know, one of my favorite builds that I've brought to y'all this year. And I got plenty of other NBA player builds just like this one if you want me to bring them. So if you have a certain NBA player in mind and you want that #1 comparison just like Derrick Rose here, let me know down below in the comments and I will be sure to find that for y'all. However, once again, man, I appreciate the support. Thank you for all the love. And if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you know. Smash that like button. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the rich family. And last but definitely not least, with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich. Ow.